In the heart of a forgotten forest, a well lies hidden, shrouded in mystery and darkness. This isn't your ordinary well, found in a quaint backyard or a bustling town square. No, this well, it's different. It's an enigma, nestled amidst the towering trees and the underbrush, a silent observer to the passage of time. It's as though the forest has kept the well a secret, cloaking it from the prying eyes of the world. It's a relic of a time long past, its stone walls weathered and worn, a testament to its age. Veins of moss crawl across the surface, a splash of vibrant green against the dull gray. And there's a stillness around it, a silence that's almost unnerving. The well's opening, a gaping maw, is a portal into the unknown. It's as if it's inviting you to peer into its depths, to uncover its secrets. But it's so dark, so incredibly dark. It's like staring into a void, where the line between reality and your wildest imaginings blur. And then there's the ladder. An old, rusty ladder, its rungs disappearing into the abyss below. It's leaning against the well's inner wall, its bottom end swallowed by the darkness. It's a precarious descent, a journey into the belly of the well, one that's been attempted by many, but completed by none. The well has a presence, an aura that's palpable. It's a magnet for the curious, luring them with its silent promise of adventure. But it's also a source of trepidation, its ominous demeanor enough to send shivers down the bravest of spines. An instrument of curiosity for some, a source of fear for others, the well has seen many suns and moons, yet its depths remain a secret. A secret, perhaps, that's best left untouched, left to the whispers of the wind and the rustling leaves. But then again, who can resist the pull of the unknown, the allure of a mystery begging to be solved? One day, a group of unsuspecting children stumbled upon the well during their innocent exploration of the woods. The woods were their playground, a place where imagination ran wild and every tree, every rock held a potential for adventure. Among the rustling leaves and the whispering wind, they found it, an anomaly amidst the natural beauty, a deep, dark well. Like a relic from a forgotten era, the well stood there, shrouded in an air of mystery. Its mouth yawned open, revealing nothing but a pitch-black abyss, while an old, rickety ladder beckoned them, daring them to take a step into the unknown. Their eyes, wide with curiosity, reflected the well's darkness, their hearts pounding in a rhythm that echoed the silent woods around them. They huddled around the well, their whispers creating a melody of apprehension and excitement. Each child, in their unique way, reacted to this unexpected discovery. Some with eyes filled with wonder, others with a trace of fear, but all with an undeniable curiosity. A debate ensued among the youngsters. Their voices, once filled with laughter and joy, now filled the air with questions and speculations. Should they venture down the well? What could be lurking in the shadows? Could there be a treasure at the bottom, or perhaps an old legend waiting to be awoken? Or could it just be an empty, hollow void, as dark and as deep as their imaginations? The well stood silent, indifferent to their dilemmas, its blackness a canvas for their fears and fantasies. The old ladder creaked under the weight of their scrutiny, as if urging them to make a decision. Finally, with a mix of fear and excitement, they decided to descend the old ladder. Their small hands gripping the cold, rusty rungs, their hearts fluttering like the wings of the birds above. As they took their first steps into the unknown, they were unknowing of what awaits them. Their innocent eyes reflected the darkness of the well, the echoes of their laughter replaced by the silence of anticipation. With the setting sun casting long shadows, the first brave soul began the descent. The twilight played tricks on their young minds as they stood at the edge of this unknown abyss. An old ladder, weathered by time and neglect, was their only way down. The first child placed a tentative foot on the rung, the wood groaning under the unfamiliar weight. The echo reverberated up the well, a haunting reminder of the depth they were about to explore. One by one they followed, each step taken with a mix of trepidation and exhilarating anticipation. The creaking ladder, the only constant in this growing darkness, protested with each shift of weight. The higher they climbed down, the more the daylight receded, replaced by a darkness so profound it seemed almost tangible. The well's stone walls, moist and cold, were close enough to touch. They could feel the texture, rough and unyielding. The air was dense, heavy with the earthy scent of damp moss and aged stone. With every rung they descended, the well seemed to close in around them, the stone walls leaning in as if whispering untold secrets. The further they descended, the more acute their senses became. The echo of their movements, the smell of the earth, the feel of the cold stone. It was a sensory overload that heightened the sense of unease. The innocent chatter that had filled the air just moments ago was now replaced by a silence so profound it was deafening. All they could hear was the sound of their own breathing, the rustling of their clothes, and the distant hoot of an owl. The darkness was now their world, swallowing the last vestiges of daylight. It was a realm of shadows and echoes, where every sound was magnified, every silence profound. The once familiar forest was now a distant memory, replaced by a world they could neither see nor comprehend. As they descended deeper, the world above seemed to disappear, replaced by an overwhelming darkness. In the heart of the well, the children found something they never could have imagined. The air was thick with an eerie silence, only broken by the occasional drip of water echoing off the cold stone walls. It was a darkness so complete, it felt as if it was swallowing them whole. As their eyes adjusted to the inky blackness, they saw it. Lying there in the murky depths of the well was a sight so horrifying it sent a shiver down their spines. A set of old rusted keys, each one more intricate than the next. But it wasn't just the keys that sent a chill through their bones. It was what lay next to them. A dusty, aged diary, its pages yellowed with time, bound by a lock that matched the keys. The children were frozen in place, the gravity of their discovery weighing heavily on their young hearts. The diary, it seemed, held secrets that were meant to stay buried in the depths of the well. As they leafed through the worn pages, they found entries that spoke of a forgotten time, of a mysterious figure who once lived in these woods, of strange happenings and chilling occurrences that defied explanation. The more they read, the more the horrifying truth revealed itself. The well was not just a well. It was a vault, a repository of secrets that were too terrifying to be kept above ground. The old ladder, the keys, the diary, they were all pieces of a puzzle, a chilling tale of a time long past. The well, they realized, was a tomb to a past best forgotten, a tomb to secrets that were meant to stay buried. The shroud of mystery surrounding the well was lifted, and in its place was a horrifying reality that shook them to their cores. What they saw in the well's depths forever changed their innocent minds. The children, once eager explorers, were now bound by a secret they wished they had never uncovered. In the heart of the well, they found not just an old ladder, keys, or a diary, but a chilling revelation that would haunt them for the rest of their lives. Emerging from the well, the children were no longer the same. The glow of youthful innocence had been replaced with a haunted, faraway look in their eyes. Their laughter, once as wild and free as the wind in the trees, now held a hollow ring. Their games, once filled with the vibrant colors of imagination, were now tinged with the somber hues of a reality beyond their years. Each child carried the weight of the well's secret, a burden too heavy for their young shoulders. Their dreams were filled with the echo of the well's silent darkness, their waking hours punctuated by the chilling memory of the old ladder, leading down into the unknown. In the playground, they moved with a ghostly quietness, as if the clamor of other children's joy was a language they no longer understood. They huddled together, their shared experience forming an invisible barrier between them and the rest of the world. At home, their parents noted the change. Bright eyes dulled, laughter faded, and a silence descended that was deeper and darker than any well. The children's hearts held a secret too terrible to share, a tale too dreadful to recount. Their teachers observed a change too. Once active participants of classroom discussions, the children now sat in silent introspection. Their assignments, once filled with the delightful whimsy of childhood, now bore the imprint of a haunting tale that no child should ever know. But the children bore their ordeal with a quiet courage. They clung to each other, their shared memory a bond that would last a lifetime. They grew older, wiser, their innocence lost in the depths of the well, but their resilience shining through the darkness. The well, once an object of curiosity, had now become a symbol of unspeakable horror, its secret forever etched in the minds of the children. Y'all, we're wrapping up here, but don't you go anywhere just yet. Show some love, hit that like button. Fancy more content like this? Go on, subscribe and let that bell icon ring so you won't miss a beat. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, sharing is caring. Until next time, stay tuned.